Hey guys, here's Dora from the Netherlands. How are you doing? It's a super summer here in the Netherlands. That's why I'm also quite off for these weeks. But I really hope to be back at least on a weekly basis as of now. Maybe 2 times as well. Now, today I came with a running shoe review, a first run review. Though I was running 3 times in the shoe because just the weeks went ahead and I liked the shoe and I was picking up on a frequent basis. So it's not a full review yet. It's like 15 kilometers on the shoe, almost 20 kilometers. So let's say it's a first impression. And this company is new for me in 2022. I was having my eyes on the company for years long, but they were reporting always that it's still quite hard on the cushioning side, and that's why I was neglecting. But the new shoe from the company was said to be a good one, and that's why I picked it up, and that's the Cloudmonster, directly from Switzerland. Let's go through some general specs. So the shoe has a 6mm drop. I did not find the specs, to be honest, on the stack height, but let's get from the drop, which is 6mm. I really like the 6mm in general. Sizing is off. So afterwards I heard from some people on the Instagram as well that usually from on they have to size up, and that was really the case here as well. I did order just before my vacation, end of May, this pair, and I went for my general size, which is 40.5. And it was really a little bit short. I was feeling my nails in the toolbox and I was saying that okay, I will not be running marathons soon, so it definitely not will be a marathon running shoe. I will be also not running 30-35 Ks, but still, if I just put on a shoe with a pair of medium socks and I already feel my toenails, that's not good. So then I did size up, and this one is a 41. The weight for men is 290 grams. For me, this shoe comes in 255 grams, which is in the middle. It's not lightweight, but it's also not my heaviest shoe in the rotation. Let's go for the 4 categories, where the first is the upper and the fit. As I mentioned, I had to change for the size, which is a minus point here. But on the other hand, I really like the lockdown, so the lockdown is really okay. I didn't have to put the runner's knot either. It is just okay, it feels nice, it feels comfortable. Where I have an issue is the visibility. So the last run I did run 8 kilometers, general zone 2 hour of training. It was not super warm, but it was also not cold. And my feet were sweaty. And I'm not a person who is feeling, I'm not so much a person who is sweating a lot. So the breathability part is really not the best. The stability, the build, I really like the shoe. The heel counter is not overbuilt, but it has the stability. Also the tongue is a gusseted tongue, fits really nicely, sits there, not moving at all. The laces are also very nice, not long, not short. Yeah, Swiss engineering for the rest. But still, I have to say that from the 10 points I gave only 5 points, because also I want to make a difference between the shoes. So if I say that okay, with some parts of the upper I was not happy with and I'm giving 9 points for this shoe, or 7, then where is the difference? So that's really what I definitely want to go for in the future for these shoe reviews, make more difference between the shoes and really see where is it getting to. The second category, the midsole and the cushioning. As mentioned here, of course, the cloud tech here with the biggest clouds, I'm just calling it clouds, ever. It is really stable. I was afraid that how will it feel on the feet, because it's just not something usual, something known, something you get used to at other shoes. It is really something different, but it felt natural. I was really positively surprised on that. I didn't feel uncomfortable in the shoe. It was just great for the first run already. I didn't have to really get used to it. It has also a board. It's called speed board. You can see it's a plastic plate basically. This is working together with the cloud tech, the speed board and the Helion midsole foam, which seems to be what softer than it used to be in the past. I really like the energy return of this shoe. It is really giving you that extra push. You can go along in this shoe, you can go and pick up the pace, though I would not use it of course for the most challenging intervals, of course, because of the weight as well, but it's just giving that extra, and they really like that. It's not like a dead midsole solution, absolutely not. So that's why I gave also 8 points out of the 10 for that midsole. On the outsole, really, I could not find much information, and as mentioned, I'm around 20 kilometers now in the shoe. I can see a little bit of use, but it's really minimal. So let's go for the full review for a really better understanding. I also didn't have a chance, luckily, to run in rain so far in the shoe. Also not really sure on the grip. So for now I'm giving 7 points out of the 10, and really let's see for that full review. The fourth category is of course the value, and I was not talking about the price so far. It retails here in Europe for 169 euros, which is quite a lot for a daily trainer. This is also advertised as a max cushion shoe. Now, I would not go for a max cushion direction. It is for me really a typical daily trainer, but you use usually between like 5k, 15k, that kind of range. You can pick up the pace, you can go also slower in the shoe, but it's not really the max cushion shoe. For me, that's more like the Nike Invincible version 2 example. That shoe retails also for 180 euros. New Balance 1080 version 12 is again 180 euros. So we can say that the 170 euros, 169 is a lot, and it's quite a lot of money. But also you can see the price is going up, how the economic situation here in Europe is, and I guess worldwide as well. So it's a lot of money, but I really expect that you are getting a shoe which will be durable. I'm expecting 600-700 kilometers definitely out of this shoe without really feeling compromise on that cushioning midsole part. Also the upper is very well built. I mentioned that it's not my favorite, but I'm expecting the durability out of that, so it's well engineered upper. This means I gave 7 points out of the 10 for the value perspective. Which brings us all together for the first run review, 6.75 points. Not the best, but it's quite okay. And let's see for the full review after 100 kilometers. If you have any experience with on-running shoes, let me know in the comment box below. And also if you would like to see some comparison with some other daily trainers in 2022. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.